13 Ukrainian civilians were killed after Kremlin-backed militants shelled a bus traveling in eastern Ukraine on Tuesday. Ukrainian ministers led a minute of silence on Wednesday in honor of the civilians that perished. Members of parliament also observed a minute of silence in tribute to the 13 victims. They say the whole world should blacklist Kremlin-backed insurgent groups in eastern Ukraine and call them terrorists.
We know
that we have a war now, but everybody is afraid to pronounce this word. Let's try to stop the threat in their country by holding a peaceful demonstration. I ask Ukrainian diaspora to picket Russian embassies and demand them to stop financing terrorists. Ukraine's parliament appealed to the world to recognize the so-called Donetsk and Luhansk People's Republics in eastern Ukraine as terrorists. We have lost thousands of human lives. The whole world should make every effort to suppress the aggressor. Ukraine's Ministry of Foreign Affairs says the recognition of terrorist organizations in eastern Ukraine will have real political consequences. I don't know any country in the world which has held negotiations with terrorists. We work and we hope that the European Parliament will recognize the republics as terrorist groups. Although Ukraine's Prosecutor General's office has already labeled the so-called republics in Luhansk and Donetsk terrorist groups, Ukraine's parliament has not adopted the decision yet. President of the European Parliament, Martin Schulz, has promised to call on EU leaders on Thursday and ask them to recognize the insurgent groups in eastern Ukraine as terrorist organizations.